How mortified would you be if you got to the end of your presentation and then realised that most of your audience thought you were a complete pervert? Successfully navigating intercultural communication can be a complete nightmare, but there are some things that you can do to minimise the risk of you sounding like a rude, arrogant prick or, heaven forbid, a pervert. But today we're going to start with words because they're by far the most entertaining. This is Maria. We need to talk. This fascination you have with talking about your underwear, it's a bit off. It's sort of making me feel a bit... It's like, what? What are you talking about? You ain't talking about my underwear. I don't talk about my underwear. What are you talking about? Thongs. You're always talking about your thongs. Where are my thongs? Have you seen my thongs? Are my thongs in your house? I'm just going upstairs to change my thongs. Aileen, thongs, flip-flops, footwear, you know, sandals, rubber sandals. So how about the American presenter who was trying to work a crowd of Australians and kept asking them to root for her? Or the Canadian host father completely freaking out his Australian host daughter by asking her to sit on her fanny. And that's just North America and Australia. Don't even get me started on when you're talking to countries that have English as a second official language like South Africa or India or Singapore, because they come with an array of their own variety of English words which don't mean the same to us at all. The second thing that you need to think about is cultural norms in that country. So did you know that in some countries pointing your feet at people or touching them on the head can be extremely insulting? And just like eye contact, in my culture, it's good to have eye contact with people. It shows trust and respect for the person that you're speaking to. In other cultures, not so. And sometimes it depends on where you stand in society or what your job is or how old you are. I was at a bar in the Pacific and this woman came up to me and said, very old lady, came up to me and said, "You have a large backside." And I was like, oh, awesome, thank you so much. Because in my culture, yeah, it'd be pretty rude to go up and tell someone how large their backside was. And you wonder why I live so long in Kiribati. What a great country. Woo. Language, or how people communicate, is inexplicably connected to culture. So understanding what culturally is appropriate in the country that you are, or the culture of people that you're speaking to, can save you a lot of embarrassment and build trust really quickly. So if you're pitching to or working with people from another country or culture, do some research. Look into the sorts of things that have made other people from your culture trip up. Creating a quality learning experience isn't just about the words that you use or being culturally savvy. Are you creating a quality learning experience? Take the training skills assessment to find out. It's free and there's a link just below this. Create quality learning experiences. Create real change.